Hello everyone, and today I have this junk journal kit to share with you. From the looks of it, you know, it doesn't look too culinary kitchen food, but it is. So this is more of, like I said, a culinary kitchen food theme kit than anything else. Sorry, I'm adjusting my camera a bit there. That's the main theme. There are a few pieces that are different. And color schemes, I mostly stick to color schemes because color schemes tend to speak to me more. Like if I see a certain color scheme, then I'm reminded of food, and that's mostly like reds and greens, you know, like dark greens and stuff. But there is a lot of food themed stuff in here. It just doesn't look like it from this angle. So I'm going to go ahead and get into it. The first thing I'd like to mention is that with all my kits, I just like to throw in a little freebie here, and this is a scrapbook that I made. It's just a miniature scrapbook and just got red pages in it, and I just made it as a thank you. It's some Tim Holtz cardstock on the front. They come with all my kits. They're just little free thank yous, just so you know. And then also there's this little fabric scrapbook that's made out of burlap. And you could cut this up, use it however you want. This is just another freebie I threw in there because it kind of matched the theme, and I didn't have a use for this because I bought it a long time ago with a set of Ephemera, and I never had any use for it. So, yeah. So I'm selling, so that's going to go in the kit too. This kit is huge. It's huge compared to all my other kits that I've done. This is probably the biggest kit that I've done. Like I said, it's huge. So without further ado, I'm going to get into it because there's a lot. There's especially a lot of bits and bobs, which you'll see in here. So I've got a few fabric things. This isn't necessarily fabric, but I have some red bead or red diamond ribbon. And I've also got some gold diamond ribbon. And these are the same size pieces. They're kind of big pieces. I've got a lot. Like maybe 2 feet of this beautiful burlap ribbon. I've got a couple of little like rosette flowers here that you can play around with. This gorgeous, big, beautiful piece of thick, gorgeous lace fabric. This long piece of this beautiful lace trim. And this is all I had left of it. This is just some cute little fabric trim from Seven Gypsies. I also included a few little like picture corners. So like, let's say this is your picture. You could just put these in your scrapbook or whatever and slide them in there. And you could use this kit for anything. You know, scrapbook kit, a junk journal kit, traveler's notebook kit, whatever. Some vintage film strip. Let's see. We got a few other things here. Got some cork stickers. This one's a sticker. It's a cardboard sticker, and it looks like a ticket. This one's just a piece of cardboard embellishment, but it's not anything. And I stuck a few like coin pieces in here, but they're stickers, and they're cardboard because, you know, kind of food themed and a little bit of restaurant themed. And there's so many beads in here. This is like the most beads and buttons that I've included in a kit ever. There's so much. This whole little like thing is full of them. Like, this is a pretty nice size bowl, and it's like filled with them. So there's a lot. There's a cute little house charm there, because I thought it kind of fit with a theme, kind of like a mom and pop's thing. There's some rosettes in here, right? There's some cool buttons. There are little tiny clothing pins here. Cool, beautiful looking buttons. Real vintage buttons. You know, all kinds of stuff. Cool ceramic beads. Just some really nice stuff in here. There's all kinds of goodies. that you'll see in here when you get the kit. So yeah, that's that. And now let's get into the bigger paper bits. So here, like, all this right here is all like the tiny pieces of ephemera. I'm going to keep these separate for packaging. So you've got this little gold and green photo frame. This, it says wash and return bottles daily. It's like a little milk thing. This little like ticket, I thought maybe it could be like a dining ticket or something. I don't know if it's focusing. This I thought you could like probably do a menu on or something. This one's got all kinds of like bottle caps. This just has colors on it that I thought matched. Little piece of vellum here. Got quite a few little pieces of vellum. I like making like tag toppers or like tabs out of those. This little like cookbook piece of ephemera here. Got like chili sauce and olive oil and stuff. Vanilla extract. This is like a little poster with like tomatoes and corn on it. And this I added a few contemporary pieces in here just to add a little bit of contrast. This again kind of reminds me of like a fancy restaurant menu, so I included it. It looks way prettier than the camera's making it look. It's just because I have flash on. And this I included because she has a little fruit bowl hat. We've got some Jell-O ice cream powder, and these are just little vintage cutouts. And this has like something about flavor and color. I'm not gonna read it all right now. It says like ice cream, jellies, pastries, those kind of things. And I've got a few like things that would be like pricing, like 45 cents, 5 for. And there's this. It's like it has ginger ale on it. 2 for $5. Little vintage piece. Lime nectar made. It's like a soda thing. And this is just like a little vintage written note ephemera piece that I just included. And this kind of reminds me like a picnic blanket or something. A little tomato poster thing there. Another like sort of menu card. I added a lot of these like journaling things. And this is just something, you know, that looks like it could be like a restaurant symbol or whatever. Sun-kissed oranges. Just some nice little pretty cardstock pieces. They look really pretty and iridescent if you could see them like up close. Another sort of like cute menu thing. More cool vellum. Carnation milk. Some florals. This piece is menu. And this one was really cool, and I've been saving this for a kit like this. This is cafe, restaurant, bistro, diner, pizzeria, bakery, tavern, tea room, grill, cantina, and deli. So we've got all those. This little beautiful piece of paper. This is like a lot of food and type things on it. We have just this that reminds me of like a picnic blanket or a tablecloth or something. Some pretty little pieces of paper here. This little floral pockets here. This pretty piece of cardstock. This pretty frame piece of cardstock. Here's a tag that I made kind of a while ago, and I just included it in here. And it's got pretty little hang off there. This is a giant sticker, so I like to like use these like in the background of like my layering, and these are very cool stickers. They're just a big piece, and it comes from 7 Gypsies. This is just a music paper ephemera recipe card. Vintage Tim Holtz film strip. Chose it because this lady kind of reminded me of a baker. Same reason I chose this Tim Holtz found relatives card. She reminds me of a baker. We've got some paper here. I need to go quick because I don't have a lot of storage left on my phone, so I'm gonna like not talk too much. Frames. This reminded me of a picnic blanket. These two girls, the outfits just match the color scheme. Got lots more vellum here, beautiful cards and papers. More pretty 6-inch papers. And this one's got like gear and stuff on it. You get some CD envelopes. And just some scraps of paper that have like food and stuff on them that you could cut out and use. Got a lot of doilies here. Some are like gold and silver and they look really cool, and there's all different colors here. This is like the most doilies I've ever included in a kit. There's a really big oval one right there, and this big 12-inch yellow one. There's quite some big doilies in there. And then this beautiful piece of burlap with all the fruits and veggies on it, and a ton of colors of computer paper, 8.5 by 11. Got some vintage paper here, and I included this book page because of the food right here. And then we've got some like book pages here. And then this is just some music paper. I included some flowers. I don't have many vintage books right now, so I just included a few pages. And we have these ledger sheets. This music book cover, it's vintage. And then we've got a few really big vintage papers here, and they're 12-inch by 12-inch papers, and some of them are cardstock. And this one's my favorite with the pineapples, and this one with the chocolate cake. So that's all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.